3 months ago, Unique ended up getting his ass whooped. When I'm talking about ass whooped, I'm talking about ass beat. Sunday will be a throwback movie. I'm gonna try to get the Tubi movies back on Tuesday. I'm active now, so 3 months ago, Unique put a whooping. No, Ronnie put a whooping. My bad. Unique took a whooping. Ronnie put a whooping that we've never seen ever happen in any show. When I tell you Ronnie put a hurting on Unique, I became a fan of Ronnie last season. A lot of people say that Ronnie was hating, telling Pranessa that Unique was messing with Rock. But the way I looked at it as a brother-in-law, Pranessa is your sister now. So not only do you want the best for Pranessa, you want the best for your brother and you want the best for your nephew. So a lot of people were saying that Ronnie was snitching. I didn't even look at it like that. Y'all know me, man. I'm a square. So I'm on Ronnie's side. That wasn't hating. He wanted his brother, his younger brother, to do right. So he had to tell Pranessa that Unique was creeping in these streets. Now, if you go back and remember, this this whole incident wasn't caused by Ronnie. Who started this? Oh yeah. The only reason Unique is in this junkyard, this landfill, this piece of crap is because he swung on Ronnie. He swung on Ronnie, an innocent, unarmed man. Shout out to Iron Panther. An unarmed man was on the couch and Unique swung on him. Ronnie didn't do anything but defend himself. Kind of like I was up there in New York fighting those 120 dudes. I had to fight 120. It was like 125, maybe 130, depending on which news article you go through. But Unique swung on Ronnie, and Ronnie defended himself. So we can't feel bad for Unique. No one told Unique to be a freak in the streets and go mess with Raquel. No one's holding Unique accountable. Now, this is Unique's story, but Unique is out of commission right now. So I'm giving you the backstory before we get to him getting up and crawling up out of here. Now, he should not have been messing with Raquel Thomas. But you remember, Pranessa didn't stand up for him when he got out of jail, and her mother kicked him out of the house that he was paying the bills for when he was on top of the game. So basically, it's just, you're going to use me until you use me up. So, just like any real man would have done, Unique went somewhere where he was welcome. Unique went somewhere where they had a roof over their head. It ain't nothing better than a beautiful woman that smells good, that treats you good, that allows you in her house. She cooking breakfast for you. You ain't got to do a damn thing. Let me tell you, that is the best thing ever. You go over there Saturday night after you done got drunk. You go over there. You take your little shower, you get into bed, you go to sleep, you cuddle up. She get up in the morning, you waking up Sunday. It's 1 in the afternoon because you were drunk as hell. You didn't talk to like 5, 6 women. You know what I'm saying? You got you a nice little roster from the night, but you at your main chick's house. You wake up, you smelling that breakfast at 1 in the afternoon because she know your ass wasn't getting up. She tried to wake you up at like 10 o'clock to give you some, but your ass was too damn drunk. So now it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It is brunch time. You wake up. She's like, I was waiting on you to get up. She got them little booty shorts on. Wait a minute, I'm getting too in depth of what the hell was going on. But Unique was over at Rock's house because Pranessa wasn't treating them right. Sometimes you got to leave your main chick to let her know I got options. And when you got options, you can do whatever the hell you want. We in the power universe. We got to tell it like it is. So he was over there with Rock, who had a bag. Pranessa ain't got no bag. Pranessa moved in with him after he got his feet up under him with the money he made from Jersey. Now, Ronnie did go and tell Pranessa that he was over there fucking around with Rock, but that's because he wanted better for his nephew and for his sister-in-law. So Pranessa does go over there and question Rock about that, which, hey, man, don't go question another woman. That woman-to-woman shit is some lame shit because he's knocking down both of you. But anyway, all of that happened. Unique, he goes and swings on Ronnie because he gets in his feeling because he ain't playing enough to cover up his own track. He swings on Ronnie. Him and Ronnie get into a little scuffle. Ronnie ends up getting the upper hand. At first, Unique was winning, but this is a street fight. This isn't a sanctioned fight where we got 12 rounds, 3-minute fights with a referee saying this is illegal and illegal. When you're in a street fight, anything goes. And Unique let his guard down. So what did Ronnie do? He didn't give up. Like any real man, he got up, grabbed whatever was closest to him, and gave him a good old right across the head and dong, knocked his bitch ass out. Now, Unique, he fell down this landfill. This is 3 months earlier. Now we're where we started off episode 1 of season 4. Unique is in this landfill smelling like shit. He finally gets up. The fuck? This is fucking blood. The god, the fuck. But god damn it. No, the fuck. Yeah. Fuck this nigga. Oh. Early. Hey, who is this? It's Unique. You all right? No. I need you to come pick me up. Yeah. I'm fucked up. The, the, the junkyard. I need you to come come get me. Fucking get come get me. The Bronx junkie, the 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 landfill, the Bronx. Come get me. I'm fucked up, man. I need you to come get me. Fuck, I fucked up, man. I can't. Fucking, I need help. Man. Come and the giant. The land, the junk, the landfill. Come get me, man. I need. If I fucked up, man. My shit split, man. You fucking come get me, man. So this nigga Unique is towed up. This nigga then crawled up out this motherfucker, went to the payphone, and he called up Early Tyler. Now, I don't know if y'all know, you being fucked up like that. He passes out. I know all about this. I know one time I had one of my female friends. She was calling me up. She like she don't go out, have a little night on the town. I'm like, all right, bet. Let me know. So she hit me up early in the night. She like, I'm gonna be downtown. I'm gonna come through after that. You know what I'm saying? Be up. I'm like, all right, well, let me know. Just keep me updated throughout the night. I don't give a damn. Go out, have fun, do whatever you gotta do. It's 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. She calling my phone. I'm in the bed. She talking about. I ain't answering the phone. None of that. I forgot to turn the damn the ringer on. She calling. It's like 4 in the morning. It's like 5 o'clock now. The motherfucker came to the crib. Ringing the buzzer. I jumped up. I'm nervous as hell. I'm like, who the fuck? I'm thinking I'm late for work, thinking it's an alarm or something. The motherfucker outside. I done fell asleep. I done passed out. My bad, man. She was outside like waiting for an hour to come through. I'm like, hey, that's on me, man. That's on me. Sometimes you lose that energy. Sometimes you lose that energy. It is what it is. You lose that energy. He made the call, but he lost that energy. If you tell me you're gonna pull up at 3, you better be around 3:15, because after 3:15, I'm asleep. There ain't no waiting up. I need times. But anyway, he calls Early Tyler. Early Tyler comes and picks him up and throws him in the truck. Creel said, I'm showing my coworker this. Hey, man, hopefully your coworker subscribes to the channel. My name is Modai J. Man, we talking about Unique right now with the J's on. So Unique, that light, when you got a concussion, let me tell you, man, light, it irritates you. They had to put the little thing over my eyes when I was sleeping. Light irritates you. Obviously, loud sounds does. But Early Tyler comes and picks him up. And he's basically like, man, you fucked up. Early Tyler's looking at him like, man, what the hell didn't happen to you? Now, I haven't confirmed yet that Ronnie went over to Early Tyler when he got the car from the chop shop. But if you guys can give me that episode, we'll go get the information and we'll try to hear if he even mentions anything about Early Tyler. I know for sure he didn't say that name, but if he says he went to the chop shop, that would be some valuable information. But Early Tyler is looking at me like, man, we got to get you to a doctor. So he takes him actually to a veterinarian. Remember, we were asking, are they going to an actual doctor? Do I have a real woman? What do you mean, do I have a real woman? Like, I'm single. Do I know women? Yeah, I know a lot of women, but I'm single. But they take damn, what the hell? You didn't got me distracted. They take Unique to the veterinary clinic. Now, they're kind of, they're obviously not doctors, they're doctors of animals, but they still know the basics. They still know the basics. Now, they bring him in and they throw his ass on the goddamn, they throw him on the motherfucking bed like a goddamn slab or goddamn ribs. They put him on there, let him marinate. You got the dogs in here, and I hate smelling like wet dogs. I hate the smell of wet dogs, man. Wet dogs is like the worst smell ever. But anyway, there's all kinds of dogs in here. Smell like dogs. You know what I mean? Then we got Unique just laying on the table. Unique laying on the table, man. We like, damn. Damn. R.I.P. Unique. We all thinking the same thing. Let's be honest. We all thinking the same things. R.I.P. to Unique. Ain't no one thinking, yeah, Unique coming back from this one. Nah, we all thinking, damn, it's over with. Unique on the damn bed. They got him stretched out. I was trying to, I got a picture of me on the stretcher when I got my second concussion. Do I got it on this phone? I don't think I got it on this phone. I was going to show y'all, man. So I know what Unique is going through. But yeah, when it comes to like brain injuries and stuff, I always got to show y'all, man. This young brother right here knows about some brain injuries. This young man right here knows about surviving. This young man here knows exactly what Unique is going through. This young man right here knows exactly what Unique is going through. It ain't no fun when you in that hospital. Not at all. This young man knows exactly what Unique is going through. Unique is suffering right now. Head injuries ain't no joke. I know what Unique is going through. I've been there. Now, I went to a real hospital. I didn't go to the vet. I went to a real hospital. I ain't go to the vet. That's what the scar looked like on the top of my head. That's what that scar I just showed you as a kid. That's what the scar looked like on the top of my head. That's why I always grow my hair out. But yeah, that's what the scar looked like. It goes from here across the middle to the back. So my whole scalp was open. So I know exactly what Unique is going through, man. Brain trauma, head trauma. That ain't no joke, man. That shit fucks up your life. Couldn't walk. It took me like 3 months to learn how to walk again. So Unique is in here. He's suffering, and he an adult. So he's in his prime. He in his prime. I was just a little boy. I was just a young boy. I couldn't do what Unique is doing. Unique is a unique individual. So he's in here, and Early Tyler, as I mentioned, we're gonna do these stories together. Early Tyler's talking to the doctor because he's like, man, shit, this is about to be expensive as hell. But the doctor actually tells us, okay, look, we need to get him to a real doctor. This nigga got CTE. This nigga ain't gonna remember a motherfucking thing. This nigga is done. He's finito. Now, CTE wasn't even a thing in 93. It was just, you know what I'm saying? Traumatic brain. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it. TBI, traumatic brain injury. There wasn't no CTE. It wasn't diagnosed back then. But Early Tyler's like, man, what the fuck, man? He said, look, Unique ain't gonna be the same when he wake up. This nigga might be angry. He might be feeling some anxiety. This nigga might be hangry. He might be hungry. He might be angry. We don't know what we gonna get when this nigga wake up. One day he might be, you know what I'm saying? One day he might be like a reverend preaching to you that we don't need to do no wrong. The next day he might be trying to step and slide all up in these streets. The next day he might be a certified lover boy, and we never know where he's gonna be. So Early Tyler's like, man, what the fuck? Now he obviously knows he needs to take care of Unique because Unique is a big dog. Unique is a big dog. Creole, I got hit by a car when I was 7 on Father's Day, and my whole head cracked open. No skull damage, like no skull damage, but my whole scalp. Well, as you've seen it, they had to staple it back together. So there's still a little bit of pebbles up under my scalp because obviously that was in 92, 90, 92. So it was the year before this episode. That was 92. Father's Day at 92 is when I got in my car wreck. Well, it's not a car wreck. I got hit by a car. But Early Tyler, like, man, I'm not really trying to take care of this dude. Like, man, it just is what it is, man. Now, what we see from Unique, oh man, you ain't gotta be sorry about it, man. You know, when I was younger, I used to care about this stuff, but you know, I survived, man. That's all, you know. I can laugh about the situation now. I survived. But they bring Unique home. They bring Unique home. And Unique talking and if you didn't watch with the captions like me, then you probably wouldn't understood. But there were some good people with good ears, you know, and those are the West. That's what we do. Unique. I'm gonna translate that to you guys. What Unique said was, those blocks are mine. All of them. Tell Rock to back off, but tell her I love her. Now we done went down the Rock story, and Rock said that she could have potentially loved Unique. Now we hear Unique under the influence of these pain pills talking about tell Rock he loved her. Now I don't know if this is some Romeo and Juliet or Romeo and Thugette. I don't know what this is. You know, I used to mess with some hood rats back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Who that is? That's a hoochie mama. I ain't had no shame in my game. You know what I mean? They fuck with Mo fuck with them. But I don't know how this street shit go. You know what I mean? Two street individuals, both of them admitting that they love the other one. I didn't even know this was possible in the streets. I thought if you tried to get someone knocked off, then you don't want nothing to do with them. But obviously, in well, I'm gonna say in our community, in all communities, you know, it's some of this wild shit. These motherfuckers be arguing, doing all that. That's why I don't get into that. I tell y'all every time it's a domestic dispute. Mo don't get involved in it because I don't know what kind of weird shit they into. These two are trying to kill each other. Every moment they get, they try to kill each other. These two are the biggest ops potentially that we've seen in any TV series, but they love each other. This is what they call the true definition of a love-hate relationship. She got you locked up. She tried to get you locked up. She tried to get you smoked. She tried to get you up out of here. She got rid of your brother, but she still loves you and you love her. What kind of what's going on here? What's going on here? I'm looking around like, damn, this is really some wild shit. But that's how it is. They love each other. So Unique, he going through it. But he ends up getting up. And we're just gonna combine some of this stuff together because we know about the early Tyler situation where he's saying he wants to get with Pernessa and let her know that he's alive. Now, obviously, he doesn't need to be walking around anywhere. If it takes this much to get to the kitchen, early. Let me get one of them cars, man. Nigga, you can't even breathe. Now, I don't know about y'all. When I drive my car, I only use my right foot. You're supposed to use one foot when you drive because your reflexes are faster with one foot than it is with 2 feet. So you're not supposed to drive with your left foot unless you got a stick shift. Then yeah, obviously you gotta shift the gears. But you're not supposed to have your left foot on the brake and right foot on the gas. You got to have your right foot and then switch in between the two because your reflexes are faster. It's just how it is. But Unique, his reflexes ain't there. His medulla oblongata is all fucked up. I'm talking about that piece right here behind the ear. I don't even know if I said it right, but you know what I'm talking about. Now, his equilibrium all off. He's walking to the kitchen, but he dragging that right foot. Dragging that right foot. The foot did you drive with? Try and get, well, I won't even say this because that's very fucking dangerous. Do not try to drive with your left foot. It just don't feel right and it ain't right. But driving with your right foot is just how it is. It's the right way. It's like law pretty much. Hey, get your left foot off that damn, unless you don't have a right foot, but that's a whole different story. But Unique comes in, he's talking about, man, let me get one of them cars. Hell no, nigga. Hell no. Give you no damn car, nigga. Plus, you ain't even paid me for picking your bitch ass up. No disrespect. Now, we jumping back and forth. Right now, obviously, I'm talking from early Tyler's perspective, but early Tyler definitely ain't gonna disrespect Rock. I mean, not Rock, but Unique like that. So early Tyler in his mind, like, nigga, please. All the work we didn't put in, but Unique, being Unique. Come on, man, give me that car, man. I'm paying you to do your job. Like, nigga, you ain't paid me yet. One thing, it sounds bad, but one thing you gotta get the money up front. When we book trips, I book the rooms so I can make sure I'm getting me the nice bed. If I'm booking a room, we getting us a suite or something. I need the king size bed. If we booking like a cabin or something, I need the master. So I gotta book it. I'll put it on my credit card. But the only way I'm booking and confirming for y'all is, hey, this is what the price is. You gotta send me that cash. You don't send me that cash, it ain't no. If you ain't got the money and you going on a trip with me and you ain't paid for the room, don't even think about it. because I'm not bringing you to the house. It ain't no paybacks. Everybody I know at this point in life, you should be good for it. Back in the day, we would look out for each other, but no, you should be good for it now. We too goddamn old for you to be like, I got you on the name. If you ain't got it on this one, then you ain't got the trip. So early Tyler's looking at it like, nigga, you ain't paid me no money. Now this is 93, and all he can do is assume that Unique is gonna get back on his feet, which we know that Unique is, because as we mentioned earlier, it's a roller coaster ride for Unique. We done seen ups and downs, ups and downs, and ups and downs for Unique. That's his storyline. But it looks like we're about to go from the bottom back to the top. So early Tyler's looking at him like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. So he puts his ass back in the bed, like, man, you need to sleep this shit off. You wilding out. So what does he do? He goes and gets him one of the best breakfasts that you can have. Now, in the 90s, there wasn't a Burger King breakfast. There wasn't a Wendy's breakfast. All you had was a McDonald's breakfast. Obviously, they're not eating McDonald's breakfast, but I'm just saying back in the day, there was just only one option, and that was McDonald's if you want to fast food and get you some breakfast. But he went and got him some McDonald's. Now it looks like he got a double quarter pounder with cheese. I remember the first time I got a double quarter pounder with cheese. It was at the McDonald's down the street, and my mama said, "Do you believe that you can eat that whole thing?" And I said, "Yeah, I can." Pause on eat that whole thing, but I was just a kid. And my first double cheese, or not double cheese, double quarter pounder was at the McDonald's down the street from the crib. Because my sister used to eat a Big Mac, and me and my brothers used to get us little regular cheeseburgers. But I said I wanted a quarter pounder with cheese, and my mama ordered it. But before I did, she looked at me and said, "Do you think you're gonna eat the whole thing?" Because we couldn't waste money. And I said, "Yeah, I can eat the whole thing, ma." Pause on eating the whole thing, but I was just a kid. I ate that whole thing. So it looks like he just got him a, you know what I'm saying, quarter pounder, no cheese, probably just a Coke, because it wasn't too many options back in 93. It was a Coke. You could probably get a Sprite. You probably get like water. But while they're sitting here, early Tyler is the voice of reason. He's talking about, look, man, you got a superpower, and that superpower is invisible. You are able to stay low key and no one know that you are back in the area. This gives him time to recover. Now remember, this is 3 months earlier. Unique's not looking at it like that because Unique wants to get back on the streets. And he also says that his debts are going to be paid. Basically telling early Tyler, don't worry about it. One thing about me, I'm a go getter. You know what I'm saying? GAOT, a go getter. Yeah. Get all of that. You know what I'm saying? GAOT. That's what we a gout. Not a goat, a gout. Or is that how you spell gout? GAOT. How do you spell no GOUT is gout. Gout. Jout. Jout. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Gout. Get all of that. Anyway, let's continue on. There ain't no Burger King where I was at. Had no damn thing. Early Tyler ends up coming home. Now, early Tyler, the thing about him, he's on the block, he's getting information. Now, the thing about early Tyler, we don't know where all he's at during the day because he does have the chop shop, and that's where he's giving the cars to. But he's like, man, he talks about Kanan. Oh, he's working with your brother Ronnie. Because remember, Ronnie's still alive right now. And Unique is sitting there. Now, what we need to look at is Unique watching TV. Now, remember, they said we don't know what Unique we're actually going to get. Now, Unique could be watching TV, relaxing. Well, in Kansas City, we didn't have a Hardee's. Hardee's and Carl's Jr., we didn't have a Hardee's in Kansas City. We had a Burger. Well, we had one Burger King, but where I lived at, Burger King was there wasn't a close Burger King. All we had was a McDonald's around us. We had to go into the city to get to a Burger King. There wasn't no Burger King near us. But we see Unique sitting here, and it's obvious that they're showing this TV for a reason. Now, obviously, he's talking about Rock throughout the episode. He's watching the show Rock, but he's watching this TV. So that is a hint, hint, wink, wink for the Breeze comparison. I know a lot of people, hey, well, we got to go with something. All them wild ass theories y'all throw out, fuck it. I've been saying it. So anyway, Unique is here and Early Tyler shows up. And Early Tyler's been working in that chop shop sweating. Unique, he didn't got dressed. He put on that all black because he's really about to get into these streets. And if you get in these streets, well, you gotta get in these streets, but you gotta wear that all black. If you going in there with anything, then you're gonna be screwed. But he also asked his Early Tyler, okay, you didn't give me that information about Rock. This is where the history lesson comes into play. Now, we hear Unique say Rock has played every Negro that she's been with. DEFCON, High Post. He doesn't know about Malcolm, but we know about Malcolm, and then Cartier, Symphony. She sent Symphony down to, what was it, North Carolina, Virginia? I always get them mixed up. I thought it was North Carolina. It may have been Virginia. Or he went to North Carolina and Kanan was in Virginia. I definitely, if a random chick that I'm messing with tells me to drive her son to a whole nother state, no. Once you cross those state lines, that's federal trafficking charges. You know what I mean? If anything goes wrong, like no, 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 no. But anyway, here's the history lesson. Now, the reason I brought up that photo of DEFCON, damn, where's it at? Where's it at? The reason I brought that up is because we get this history lesson, and Unique basically confirms to us that Rock has been providing information for a while. And the reason we come up to this conclusion is because if we do a little deep dive, DEFCON 1974 is when he was arrested. Now, Kanan was born in August of 1975. Now, obviously, the times aren't going to match up because they didn't pay too much attention to the details. But they said that DEFCON was with Rock while she was pregnant because he was a he, and Rock was covering up that situation. But Rock couldn't have been pregnant until December of 74. But Rock met Detective Howard in 1973 when she was underage. So, with that being said, how could she play DEFCON if DEFCON was just using her to cover up him being a he because she was pregnant? So everyone thought that DEFCON was the baby father. So obviously, no one's like keeping track of it. But if we going off of the months, then that would have been December. But he was already in jail by that time. So people on the streets just thought that Rock was pregnant by DEFCON while he was locked up. Because people, no one's gonna be, what trimester you on? Rock was young. But we know that she was underage when that happened with Howard, which was in 73. And she didn't get knocked up by Howard till December of 74 because Kanan was born in August of 85. And that's 8 months into, not 85, but August of 75, which is 8 months. So 9 months puts us in December of 74. Now, High Post gets with Rock also while she was young. So she got rid of DEFCON, turned him in to Detective Howard, who she was pregnant by. But this is prior to her getting pregnant. So they were fucking around. He gets her to tell on DEFCON, gets DEFCON out the way. She's young, impressionable. Then he ends up knocking her up. I know this sounds horrible and it's terrible to even talk about it, but this is the storyline that we got, and we got to just go off the storyline. So he got her to tell on DEFCON. We got DEFCON out of here. But Rock wasn't really prepared for the game. Plus, she's out of commission because she got young baby Kanan on her hands now. But she can't be with the police officer because she's in the streets and she was just with DEFCON covering it up throughout her pregnancy. Then she ends up getting with High Post. We know about High Post because we seen him and he took over for DEFCON. So, with that being said, DEFCON gives the game to High Post. She moves on from DEFCON, which she really wasn't with, and now she's with High Post. High Post allegedly gets killed for snitching, but everyone said that High Post, even Unique, he was solid. Howard said he was solid. So we know that High Post was solid, confirmed by a police officer and a certified solid nigga in the streets, aka Unique. So High Post got killed because Rock was doing some snitching and they thought it was him doing the snitching, but in reality, it was Rock who was carrying the seed of a police officer. That's how High Post got up out of here. Now, people think that Marvin was in charge of the game. No, when Rock got introduced to the game, it was originally through DEFCON because she was pregnant, fucking around with Howard while she was up underage. Marvin was selling dope as a 13-year-old when he took over the family because Elijah, that bum ass nigga, was strung out. Joyce, her bum ass was strung out. Marvin never made it to a big scale. The family only took off once she got with High Post and took over from High Post when he got knocked off. Now, this is all history, but this is all facts. And we can confirm all of that because I have the information that is provided to tell us this. So when Unique tells us that Rock has been screwing people over, give me one example how she could screw DEFCON over if she was dating DEFCON to cover up him not being a he and no one found out that he was a he. The only way you can screw over DEFCON is to get his ass locked up, which we know she was a CI since 1973 because according to Detective Burt, she had the information in the precinct that said that there was a minor on there in 1973 and she took the paperwork to her house and her girlfriend was talking to her about it because when we seen that Detective Burke unalived herself in season 3 and Howard went up there, there was an investigation, but they told Howard to back up off of it. Rock has been telling since 1974. Dispute that with someone else, not me. I'm giving the facts here today. We have right here 1974. He got locked up. She got pregnant 3 months later, and everyone thought it was DEFCON because he was hanging with her or she was hanging with him. But in reality, she was knocked up by the police officer she was feeding information to because she's been feeding this nigga information since season 1 when she told him to do his job and lock up Unique. And who made a deal with Ronnie? That's right, DEFCON and High Post. Rock was never in charge. She took over after High Post got popped. That's how she got that territory. Marvin was never a big time dope dealer. He was only selling drugs to get the family by, well, the siblings by, while his parents were strung out. These are the facts. Now, if you want to dispute me, present the facts. Until then, rock. We know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. Everybody else may be scared to call your ass out, but not me. I've been chasing you for 4 seasons, baby. 4 seasons, and then you turn around and have a kid on me. We not letting this one slide, baby. Nah, not on my watch. Take that shit to someone else's channel. Not over here, Rock. We know the truth. We know the truth. And Unique confirmed to us that Rock uses and plays niggas. And we know 5 for sure. DEFCON High Post. Malcolm, Unique, Cartier Duns Free. Oh, we could put Tremont in there, but Tremont, you gonna meet your day this season, brother. Symphony. All right, here we go. Let's continue on. So Unique basically confirmed to us that Rock is wilding out. She's using all them niggas. But he needs that pistol and he gets that. So now he got the power in his hands. So now now we know Unique is about to go do what he gotta do. Mo said, where we at with the Rock Rico case? Well, as of right now, there is no Rico board. I said next episode we're gonna do it because this is all a flashback, and the lawyer said no one's under investigation. So next episode, it should be either flash, well, not a flash, either jump forward or where we're at currently. You know what I mean? And then we'll put the board together because right now there's no one really picking sides. I mean, we got the Stefano with them, but let me finish this Unique, and then we'll talk about that before we get into Kanan. Damn, all right. Let me speed this up because we are at 5 hours. I thought, all right, we gonna get done before 5:30. All right, come on. Where we at? Unique gets this gun because he got that power in his hand, but we find out that he was actually stalking Unique. I mean, Unique was actually stalking Lulu. Now that was interesting to see, but we never knew about that. We never knew that Unique was actually out here stalking him, and he was really about to put that smack down on Unique if it wasn't for Shirley to come out because he was drunk as hell. Yeah, right now the Rico is suspended until we get further evidence because the lawyer said we don't have any. You know, there's nothing going on right now. So Unique was actually out here with that thing waiting. This would have been ugly. See, this is something I would have wanted to see. This is what I was talking about. Last season, they could have just showed Lulu coming out the bar drunk. They didn't have to show us who this person was over here. They could have just showed like how this is behind them. They could have showed Lulu drunk and then just showed somebody putting like a gun behind their back to kind of, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, damn, who the hell was that? To, give the fans suspicion. Like, well, who is it? That's Unique. Oh, no, that's the mob. Who is that? You know what I mean? They could have just threw this in last season. They like, damn, who the fuck was that watching? Who was that watching Lulu? The suspension's there. We at the edge of the seat, but they brought it here. They gave us a whole flashback. But that's what I would have wanted to see. But anyway, Unique is out here stalking Lulu, and he ends up going off because Shirley was watching. Now, the last thing we see is Unique. Unique's in the Jimmy, and he sees Marvin, Raquel, Kanan coming out of the warehouse. Now, obviously, he isn't aware of what the hell that happened. But he goes in there, and we hear Kanan narrating. Nobody knows everything. Nobody knows everything because then you'd question everything. But he goes in and he sees his brother. And what do we see? His hand is shaking. His hand is shaking. He wanted to take out Ronnie, but now we have to question who unalived Ronnie. Who unalived Ronnie? Was it Marvin? Was it Rock? Was it Kanan? Who unalived